Hello and welcome back. You're watching ET now. We are in conversation with Sanchita Mukherjee of Blue Edge. And Sanchita, you in your note, you're mentioning about that how affordable housing would be beneficial to cement space. But when we look at cement stock price, barring Ultratech cement, I'm not getting into stock specific and not seeking your stock opinions, but most of the cement names have been underperforming. We are seeing, there's a short-term selling pressure. So whether it's affordable housing, whether it's infrastructure, cement plays a key part in this. But why cement stocks are underperforming? Is it because of valuation concerns?
Yes, valuation concerns as well as the rising energy costs, which is directly linked to the input costs of cement. So we have not seen any upward pricing revision in the sector as such, and within the sector also, if we are to talk about stock specifics, there's a lot of divergence between different cement companies in terms of leverage, in terms of debt levels in the company. So yes, one is the rising crude oil prices, which is putting a lot of pressure on the input costs, due to which we have not seen upward revision of prices. And second would be the valuation with respect to debt. So within a particular sector as well, different stocks would have a complete divergence in terms of numbers that they would post.
Fair point. Sanchita, if I have to just ask you for your verdict of sorts, or your report card of how exactly you think the Q4 numbers have shaped up. We have IT names that have come out with their numbers, banking as well, a fair bit of them have come out with their numbers, FMCG too. How would you say Q4 has shaped up for corporate India?
I think Q4 has shaped up pretty well. We have seen, in fact, there's a growth momentum which has happened. If you were to look at construction and manufacturing sectors, if you were to look at cement production, if you were to look at passenger vehicle sales, commercial vehicle sales, air traffic, banks, apart from a certain select names which are struggling due to the stressed asset issues. But if you were to look overall, the credit growth in banks, if you were to look at certain NBFCs. So I think Q4 across indices has posted good numbers. We see a strong recovery in growth. IT, for example, has been in the limelight for a while now because of the depreciating rupee, of course, and also the fact that it's really under-owned as a sector. So they're getting a lot of projects which are niche, which are in the cloud-related digitization process, automation. So niche mid-cap IT companies, auto numbers, finance companies are looking good. So overall, I think the Q4 numbers have shown is reflective of the growth that is happening in the Indian economy.
Okay, Sanjita, we leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us and helping us understand a sense of the market, giving us your take on the Q4 numbers and more. Well.